Nudes, Noodles, welcome to Hoffland. Welcome to Elk Grove. Welcome to ALORE.
Yes.
We're so happy to have you here. This is something that we've been planning for a long time, and we're very excited to have you. I've been a personal fan of yours for like almost 10 years, so this is like really exciting for me. So first of all, did you know what you were walking into today?
No, I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, my manager was getting eye surgery, so I was texting her and I was like, what's the address for Saturday? I was like, is it still happening? And she was like, oh my God. She responded to me like a day after her surgery and was like, yes, like Robbie texted me the address. Like, I'm so sorry I didn't put it in your Google Calendar. And like, she put it in. And so like, obviously I mapped the address and I was like, this looks like it's in the middle of a fucking, like, where am I going? First of all, Elk Grove, it's like, I know a little bit about Elk Grove. My aunt lives out here, but like at the same time, I'm just like, I'm never out here. But sorry. But yes, no, I had no idea what the fuck I was getting into, no.
Now that you came here blindsided, what do you think about the vibe? Like, did this match what you were hoping for?
Yes. I think honestly, like, Sac holds a special place in my heart because my parents live in Sacramento now, and like, they sold their Hayward house during the pandemic, and we've had our Sacramento house for like 19 years. And so like, I spent a lot of time like in the Natomas area since I was like 11, and we were going every weekend to Sacramento, and I just always loved Sacramento. Like, I feel like it's a beautiful city. They turn up a little harder than the Bay sometimes, but
on camera you said that?
Yeah, that's fine though. But people know, I think I tweeted that before, but that's fine.
Okay.
I love Sac.
That's great.
Sac got a special place in my heart.
And we've always had that kind of connection, like Sac and the Bay.
Yeah.
Sac is not the Bay, for anybody that's still questioning about
I love that you differentiate
Yes,
that.
no.
Because I will stand by that statement too.
For sure.
But I will say Sac is definitely the cousin of the Bay.
Absolutely.
Where it's literally like Tracy, Stockton, they go just as hard. They know just all the artists and the music. And they're like avid supporters. So it's like allies. Why not?
As a Bay Area native, how do you feel about the Bay right now? Do you think, I know it's in a transitional period.
I think the Bay, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't keep up with like new music and like artists coming out in a sense of good music is always going to stick out. I just hate where it's at with like TikTok algorithms where it's like this song only goes viral because of like a certain 10-second moment in the song where it's like people don't even, you know what I mean? Like I grew up on classical music, so it's like I like to study like, you know, like how a song structure is and like the longevity of it versus like how viral it can get. So it's hard for personally me to keep up with like new music. So like I will be honest, I don't keep up with like, I don't, because like I'm so fixated on like digging for like remix and edits of like artist songs that like I already like that, you know, elevates it a little more.
What, like, as a crate digger, as somebody who's really interested in music, what is like really doing it for you? Like if there's a genre or an artist?
I still think SoundCloud is that girl. Like, I really, really am always on SoundCloud messaging like producers like, yo, can you send me like full edit of this? Because like, I would love to play this. I would honestly say that. And TikTok, I will say there are some sounds on TikTok that like I discover where I'm just like, oh my God, like UK sounds. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I feel like TikTok and SoundCloud are really like, they do it for me.
And I was honestly surprised because I've heard a few of your sets, and I guess I've heard you in a lot of venues. So hearing like you go into like that edit mode, and everything like that, I was like really surprised. So I wanted
But
to
like I always
do
do that in my sets. It's like, it sucks because it's like when I go to the Bay, people expect me to play like a certain sound. But I feel like 2019 was my year where I finally realized I was just like, listen, I have good taste in music. I can play what I want, and the kids are always going to show up regardless, you know? Like, I could play an emo song, and the kids are down. I could play Celine Dion, the kids are fucking down. Because it's just like, they come for me, you know? And my sets are so personal as a DJ, where it's just like, I'm so glad I've been DJing for like 15 years full time now, where I'm just like, I could do that, you know? And it's so weird. Like,
as a DJ that's 15 years into the game, that's a long time.
Yes.
That's 10,000 hours, I feel like.
I'm sorry, let me clarify that. 10 years full time, 15 years I've been DJing since I was 15 because my dad taught me. I'm 31 now, but like full time 10 years.
Okay.
I just had to say that just so people aren't like, oh my God. Like, what the fuck is this bitch
They
doing
catch you
here?
slipping.
Yeah.
As somebody who's been doing it for 10 years professionally,
Mhm.
is there any advice that you would give for somebody who is like either just starting or is like kind of doing like that city circuit and wants to kind of break out into like a larger portion of the world?
Yes, I have so much advice. Like, I always love when like the newcomers come up to me and they ask me like in my messages, DMs. But it's one of those where it's just like, don't be scared to put yourself out there. And also, don't be so limited to just play like what the club makes you want to play. Like, I feel like good DJing and like, we're selectors at the beginning of the day, you know what I mean? So it's like, you should make it as personal because like this is a passion of yours. So take them on like a story journey throughout your set, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think like one thing personally I was excited to have you here for was DJing, yes, but I know that you've also been wanting to explore more facets of yourself away from just being a DJ.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested to hear like what interests you and what is like pushing you, where you want to go outside of just playing music.
So I like how you brought that up. So I just finished school right now. I'm like in the process of getting my esthetician license. I'm studying skin. It's one of those where it's just like, I kind of just want to bridge like the music community and the beauty community together in a sense of, you know, bringing an awareness. Like we perform day parties. Like I feel like it's important to remind people SPF's important, right? So it's like, I feel like it's my job to remind people that like melanoma's at an all-time high. Like skin cancer is real. Like it doesn't matter if you're black, brown, white, like we all produce the same amount of melanocytes. So I think my job personally, now that I'm transitioning into like a different segue, is to basically like, it's personal to me because like I love skincare, I love beauty, but I just want kids to know that like, you don't have to like just leave yourself in one alleyway. Like you can have other streams of income, you know, and that's kind of like what I'm trying to do. I'm also getting older. I talk about kids with my boyfriend and it's like, I just really, I don't know, DJing, I want to do it forever, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't want to tour as much as I was doing when I was like in my early 20s.
Would
So.
it be Mama Nudes?
I know, isn't that weird? No, but like you saw me with the dog Arnold outside. Like
Yeah.
I have a dog. He's like a fucking corgi and like I baby him so much, but like now I'm just like, I feel like I'm in my 30s. I could kill it as a mom, but also DJ at the same time. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So that means we're not going to get the wild party animal nudes.
What? Are you kidding? I don't give a fuck. I told my boyfriend, I said, we are hiring a nanny twice a month. We are going to go fucking hard, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
Okay, so this is something I'm personally interested in.
Yeah.
As a DJ that's in a relationship.
Mhm.
How do you navigate that? Because like we're at the front and center.
Yes.
You got people in your face all the time.
Mhm.
Like what type of trust? Like tell me just how you navigate that.
My boyfriend's also a DJ producer, so I feel like we both understand like where we stand when we're like in our moment and zone, which I lucked out with. I've been with him for about 10 years now, so it's one of those where it's like he respects my boundaries, where it's just like when I'm out and my fans are out, it's anything other than that. At the end of the day, he knows I'm going home with him. I'm going home with him during his shows, so it's one of those, you know. But I totally get it as a DJ. I totally get it. As a male, especially, right? A hetero male, girls are throwing yourselves at them 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. I'm friends with Diplo, like all these big ass DJs. I see it. And so it's one of those where it's just like, it's really how you create your own boundary with your fans.
Mm-hmm.
You can be as friendly. I'm very friendly with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I make it a safe space. But it's one of those where it's just like, you just have to know where you stand and to draw the line.
100%.
And if you're committed to someone, you should already know what it is. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And the trust, like, regardless, my thing is like in relationships, your partner is going to do whatever they want regardless. You can be in your partner's face and be like, who are you texting? Let me see your phone. Red flag. The minute I want to look through your phone, I'm going to break up with you. I already told my boyfriend that. I was like, I'm not doing this. I've been there. I've done that crazy bitch shit. I'm not doing that. No, I feel like people need to know this. This is game. I'm 32. Well, I'm turning 32 this year. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I've learned so much in my 20s where it's just like, it's exhausting, you know? It's like, I don't know. Sorry, okay, I'm rambling.
No, that's perfect. Because I actually soaked it up. I'm 28.
Yes.
I'm currently single, and
Mhm.
like I've just been really wondering how to navigate romance, relationships, trying to do the whole romantic side and then doing the DJ side.
Yeah.
Rumors being spread, people always talking, they're always in your face.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, I'm not even like global yet.
Yeah.
So to have all this going on already, it's like, dang, how do I navigate this? But I appreciate you for giving that advice.
I'm all open ears. Like I listen on both sides too. Like say you're the sex addict DJ and I'm just like, listen, you're battling something you have to go through and therapy's there for you. Like you're battling an internal thing, you know? And I'm also for like the lover boy DJs where it's like they really want to find love. So I'm all ears. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
So with you moving into possibly being Mama Noodles.
Yes.
Going into skincare, you said you want to keep DJing.
Yes.
And are you going to basically tie them together or do you think you want to keep them separate?
I do. I have a 10-year plan. I can't mention anything yet, but I will say it's definitely in the works and like people are witnessing phase 1 of my whole realm where it's like, you're just gonna have to wait and see. Like, it's just one of those, that's like, I've kept it so sacred to me. And like, I'm taking all these like extra classes at UCLA and like learning skincare ingredients. And it's one of those where it's just like, I'm really passionate about it. Like, I don't wanna be like an influencer going into like skincare, but at the same time, it's like, this is something I've always thought about when like I was in my 20s. So, but DJing is always number 1 and then fashion. I was a stylist before I was DJing. Oh, that's another conversation, but yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else that you would like to just say to our crowd? You're speaking to music heads, you're speaking to icons, you're speaking to people who really make the city move here in Sacramento and beyond. Is there anything that you want to relay to us?
My message to everyone, like beyond, like worldwide, is one of those where it's just like, just stay true to yourself. Like, no matter what, don't cater to just what people want when it's trending. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the longevity of your career is based upon you being true to yourself. And that's timeless in my eyes. I listen to timeless music. I know, like, I'm a selector, like it, but at the same time, it's one of those where it's just like, stay true to yourself and the kids are always going to follow. So don't sell yourself out. It's not worth it. It's not.
Noodles, thank you so much.
Yes.
This has been a personal pleasure. Like I said, I've been following you for a long time and, I like all the artists that you work with, but I've always seen you in your own light, and I want to give you your personal flowers.
That makes so much, like, it means so much to me, like you saying that, because I felt like all my life, it was like, I never wanted to be like a tour DJ. And like, I love Kehlani, like, that's my little sister for life. But it was always one of those where it's just like, I personally felt like she respected my boundary that like, I was always Noodles separate from that, you know, like, and, it's just one of those where it's just like, we thrive together, we thrive separately, and we thrive, you know.
He's shining.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a Leo. You have no other choice.
I have no choice, yes. Oh my God.
I appreciate you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome to Elk Grove. Welcome to Hoffman.
I love Elk Grove. First of all, that winery, I'm about to take my family there.
And we're not going to Sky River. I'm
going to Sky River. I'm throwing it all on black. What you talking about?
We're going to Tiger. You said you wanted an after party.
Yeah, but Tiger's not until like 11. So I'm like, let me throw it on black real quick. That's great. I'm just kidding. We're going to Sweetie's house. Bye.
Let's go.
I'm just kidding.
I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you.
You guys were so sweet at this house, honestly. Like when I first walked in, I was very timid. I was sat in this room actually for the first hour. And I was just like, damn, like, I don't even know how to talk to anyone. Like my social battery like ran out. But like now I'm like, oh my God, now that like everybody's in there.
Now like Casamigos hitting. Now we listen.
I've been a good girl.
All right.
I haven't broke out yet. But I will say it might take it there at Tiger. So
thank you so much.
Yes.
ALORE loves you.
Oh my God, thank you guys. I'm so excited for Lowbrow
tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. I've never been, but
we're about to go crazy.
I'm scared.
No, we'll be all right. Just run the same playback.
No, I don't ever do the same set like that.
No, not the same set. I'm talking about the same energy.
Oh, yeah.
The same, it's going to be a good people. Because that's one thing that I think SAC has over almost any city.
I've known Robbie for years. Literally, like, I feel like SAC is just always fucking down for, like, whatever it is, you know?
Soundbite that. I
love SAC. I'm a 916 girly at heart. My mom's phone number has a 916 number. Like, I love SAC. Like, I think SAC. My sister just bought a house by the airport. Like, no, I love SAC.
All right, we're gonna keep bugging you.
I told Robbie we're already planning a summer date because I'm doing a Noodles tour this summer. I already said Sacramento's on the list. Soundbite
Make me
that.
cry. Let's
Soundbite
go.
that. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun this summer.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
guys.
you.
And also, wait, let me give you your flowers because your set was eating before me.
Wow.
The most perfect. Like literally, I always love coming early to hear the openers and like, no, the edits, everything. I like how it went from the Ratchet to the Bay Area. Like, you understood the assignment.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Make my heart happy. Thank you.
Keep doing what you do, boo.
Till next time, dudes.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.